Happy Thursday! I'm going to move this just a little bit. I know Pete wants to be seen. There we go. Welcome, everyone, to Thirsty Thursday on Split Radio. Soon to be followed by Rage Against the Stream on Split Radio. Mandee will be joining me. Um, she Mandee, we all have busy lives, and she's doing parent stuff. So she is on her way back and going to join us as soon as she can. So just to quickly kind of explain, if you haven't been around in a while, and that's totally fine. There's been a lot of changes. Mandee and I basically created our own platform called Split Radio, as in sex positive, lifestyle inclusive talk radio, where we want people to be able to be content creators and have it be more in a more accessible way of people to put their content out there. So yeah, so Thirsty Thursdays, this is our very first one. Basically, I just really love making like fancy drinks and cooking for people. And my wife Taylor has always kind of joked that when I serve drinks, I'm like a dykey Martha Stewart. And so we always joked that like one day I would do this thing. I'm totally doing it now. And I did post. So if you're curious, I'll just tell you what the ingredients are. I'm making chocolate martinis. I did post the recipe just so that you can have those items if you want. We can like make them together. Um, and if you don't want to make that, or if you don't drink, like that's totally fine. You can check in the next 10, 15 minutes when we'll get started on our show. But just wanted to have a quick moment to show you how to make this drink because, especially with COVID, man, I mean, I'm constantly trying to find ways to kind of treat myself. And my mom actually gave me a book for my birthday on like really fancy drinks because she knows how much I love making a fancy drink. And so this is kind of a nice way for me to feel like I'm treating myself, putting a little bit of extra effort into making something particularly tasty that looks pretty as well. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I didn't even like introduce myself. I'm Robin. Y'all know me. Not to be like everyone knows me. I'm sure those of you that are here are familiar with a small group, but let's get started. Also, if you've been on my Instagram, by the way, at Sex with Robin, I looked all over the place for a martini glass, and I haven't been able to find them anywhere. And yes, I like fancy drinks. I tend to not use glasses that have long stems just because I'm clumsy as fuck and I've broken shit and I don't. So I tend to use like mason jars because I'm also kind of trashy. But so yeah, I couldn't find a martini glass anywhere, like anywhere. So I'm using this one. It's just a round, wide uh, glass, and it will be harder to do the chocolate syrup on it. But okay, so here are the ingredients. Might as well get started. Still waiting for Mandee. Come on, Mandee. So here, I've got my ingredients right here. If you can see, just about. So I've got chocolate liqueur. I've got Bailey's or like any kind of Irish cream. No sponsors or affiliates here, unless you want that. Then we can talk. I did get a mixer. I've already put some ice in it just now. Some chocolate syrup and some ground chocolate. I just shaved a little bit of chocolate. So basically, the first thing I would do is the chocolate syrup part. If you want to do this, it's really fun. I specifically like getting the squirt bottles for this. I find it easier to maneuver as opposed to pouring it. But worst case scenario, you can just pour it like with a spoon or something like that. So this is going to be harder with this glass. I wish Mandee was here to see this. So I'm going to start from trying to drip it on the bottom, and then I'm going to slowly turn the glass itself. So you ready for this? Let's try it. So starting here, oops, just a little bit and going really slow and turning the glass. I'm not going to go all the way up just because this isn't going to be full. And that's what you got there. That It doesn't look as fancy. It'll look It worked really good when I practiced earlier, but anyways, it'll look cool once stuff is inside. Okay. I put my ice. I have one of those like shaker mixers. Honestly, you can use anything. I find if you have one of those like plastic bottle containers for like mixing shakes, those work really well too. Anyways, so I got my ice in there already, just a handful of ice. So it's really straightforward. You're just putting the ingredients in the shaker. So the 3 ingredients we're putting in there is the 2 ounces. And if you're not familiar, a shot glass is typically an ounce, like an average, like small shot glass. So 2 ounces of each, basically 2 ounces of the Irish cream, 2 ounces of the chocolate liqueur, and 2 ounces of vodka. And yes, this is strong. It is a martini. Martinis typically are strong. Let's see. And I've got one of those little shot glass things where I can flip it over. One side is 1 ounce and the other side is 2. So let's see if I can move the camera a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Ha! You can't see. Here's my vodka. Doesn't matter what order you put these in. Putting that in there. Getting the chocolate liqueur, which Mandee and I kind of were joking about, like, whether you call it liqueur or liqueur. Doesn't seem to matter where you're from. It seems like everyone, unless you know, are there certain areas that use it in different ways? I always called it liqueur, and I didn't even know people called it liqueur until Mandee did. And then 2 ounces of the Irish cream. Mandee better get here soon because we got to watch Sex Education. She hasn't seen it. I have. Okay, and then we shall take. Oops. Now I need my lid. Make sure it is securely on. Securely on. And then you're going to hold the little top and the lid top while you shake. I'm going to take that little top off. You're going to pour it in your glass. Oh, yeah. So the ingredients I gave is for 1 serving. You can obviously double it if you need more. See what I mean by it doesn't go all the way to the top? I knew it wouldn't, because that would be a lot of martini. And then in terms of rim, what I've read certain people do differently, to do where you can actually do like the shavings as the rim, or you could do sugar, and basically you would beforehand you would dip it in water and then dip it in there. But I am not a big fan of rims. Some of them said to put like some chocolate sauce all around the edge. I struggle with rims, especially sugar-filled rims, because then it's like getting your mouth all sticky. So I'm just not. But with this garnish, the shaved chocolate, I used a really, really dark chocolate, like the 80%, because I don't want mine to be. And this is a very, very sweet drink, and I didn't want to put anything even as more like sugary. And I actually really love the sharpness of like a dark chocolate. So you have super fancy chocolate martini. Mine doesn't actually look very nice. But you know what? In the end, it doesn't really matter because I had fun making it. And now I'm going to taste it. Cheers, everyone. Oh my goodness. It was really good. I I can taste how strong it is. So I've also got a glass of water. Well, it's got like the squirt flavorings in it. I've got water as well, because the tricky thing sometimes with the drinks that are really, really sweet is they can be deceiving. And if you get thirsty, um, you're not going to want to like chug this. This is something to be sipped and enjoyed. Actually, it does look really cool. Okay. So we are 10 minutes in. That's actually kind of perfect. I wanted to keep it pretty short. But Mandee's not here yet. So I'm going to quickly tell y'all about like before we watch sex education, I want to make sure everyone is set up. So, in order to stream along with us, you're going to need Teleplay, Teleplay, formerly known as Netflix Party. It's an app that took me 2 seconds. I mean, and it's free. You just you search the app and you download it, and then it puts like a red TP. You have it pinned on your bar here, next to where your URL is. Assume if this is a desktop situation, and then all you have to do is go on Netflix, and the TP is there. So let me know if you need any issues with that. Actually, where's the chat? Here it is. Making sure. Oh, got some spam on here. Bye, spam. Mandy keeps saying we made it. We made it. We're successful because we have spam. Okay, Mandy, I'm going to get my phone and check out where Mandy is. Okay, so Sex Education is a show on Netflix. I believe it's a Netflix original. I have seen all of it. Mandy has not. I'm just going to open that up. So there is definitely like nudity and sex scenes and stuff like that. I mean, so that is something to keep note of if you're watching like with your kids or something. And I have kids and we're very sex positive. I wouldn't watch this with my kids. They're not ready for that. It's not appropriate. They wouldn't understand or understand like any context or anything. So I wouldn't. Nope. Let's see. Oh, where is it? Sex Education. Where is Mandy? Everybody say Mandy. Sex Education on Netflix. So what I can do is I'm going to start here, press the TP, start the party. And I'm going to start putting the URL. I got to put the URL in the chat right here. Is that it? I want to make sure that's the right link. Nope, it's not. URL. Come on. Copied. Okay, I'm putting the link in the chat. Here is the link for you to join our streaming. And I'm going to actually put that in the pages right now while we wait for Mandy. And I'm going to text Mandy, say, Mandy. And make sure we do this. How is everyone tonight? Oh, looks like people are gone. We're probably waiting for Mandy. I have to make sure I put, okay. Oh, here we go. Link to stream. Actually, I'm just going to put that in the group. Split radio. So if you want to join, it's Split Radio. It is a private group, I believe, so that we can talk about grown-up stuff. And I can see myself live while I'm on it. I can't look at it. It's freaking me out. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Join the watch party here. Yeah. Okay. Now we're waiting for Mandy. Mandy. Is she coming? Otherwise, what should we do? How do I stall? I gotta fix my camera a little bit because I feel like I'm peeking out from the bottom. Oh, that's all. I'll just make my chair higher. Look at how entertaining we are, people. My goodness, my chair is squeaky. Here's a question for you. If you have a squeaky chair, like, and it's not, this is I mean, some of it's metal and some of it's like plastic. I think it's the plastic that's squeaking. Would like WD-40 work on plastic squeaking? Is my question. That is indeed my question. So, I'll tell you a little bit about sex education. Well, a lot of people have been requesting that kind of content for us. I mean, understandably. I feel like I can't say anything right now. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but also Mandee has not seen sex education. I feel like she's seen a scene or two here or there when one of her kids was watching. I've seen all of it. I love it. Obviously, nothing is perfect, but I think it's a lot of really great steps in certain sex positive directions. So I was like, hell yeah, I want to talk about this. I know people want Big Mouth as well. They want to see Mandee and I watch Big Mouth. I feel like I definitely seen the first season. Don't know how far I am into it. I haven't seen it in a long time. But we were also talking about how um, essentially doing one episode a week would be like 4 months to cover all of sex education. And we're like, is that cool? Is that what people want to see? Or like, should we be doing this more often? I don't know how many days a week I can keep this up. Like, uh, I have young children, so they're usually home in the evening. Where the hell are you, Mandee? I'm afraid to like go off because I don't want people thinking we're not going to be on. Oh, I forgot how strong that was. That's why I'm glad we have water. Oh, yeah. And, oh, we're on the way home now. Mandee! I feel like I'm just stalling. Go ahead and start. But she hasn't seen it. I can't. She hasn't seen it. Or are you able to listen in? No, I don't know. She'll jump in. Okay. Hi, Emery. How are you? Okay, I'm just gonna start. So I have the link is in the chat. I'll even put it up here again. You will need Teleparty, which is an app. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. I usually struggle with that kind of stuff. Oh, she's listening. Okay. Well, I need to invite people now, and I don't know if I can find the link. Maddie! What's this? Copy link? What link is this? Teleparty. I have the link right here. I'll just. Where's that link? I'll post the link and then we can get going. Here it is. Putting the link in the chat once again. Link in the chat. Here we are. And so if you have the Teleparty, I said teleplay earlier, didn't I? Oops. Teleparty. Also formerly known as Netflix Party. I just put the link up on in the chat. This link is here. So all you got to do is click that. As long as you have Teleparty, you'll be able to watch as we watch. So I guess I'll just start. Yes, that means you do need two browsers of some kind, whether it's like two browsers on the same screen or what have you. I've got one screen here where I'm going to watch Netflix, and the other one is here is you lovely people, so we can discuss and watch and react. So I am going to press play. Okay, so this is season 1, episode 1 of Sex Education. Which might seem weird for those just watching the stream because you're just going to be like me silently watching. This is the way to get around copyright stuff. Starting right off with a sex scene. Mandy, you're missing this. This guy does not look like he's having a very good time. He's faking an orgasm. Really obviously. Just calling him out on it. Oh, now she's like not impressed that he faked an orgasm. Young adolescent male having some preparing for some masturbation and oh no. Oh my goodness. Gotta love a good old fashioned awkward situation. Being into older women does not mean you have an Oedipus complex. Just like what she said. Oh my goodness. See, and this is a fun concept. His mom is a sex and relationship therapist. That does look cool. So his best friend sounds like he's like making fun of him for not masturbating. Just like if you want to, obviously go for it. If you don't want to, there's no pressure. But you could tell he struggles around the topic of sex, even though he's been well informed and raised in a really open, sex positive environment. I feel like this is a really new thing too. Is it a new thing being able to be like really out in high school? There's there's like a couple of openly gay young male students at this school. I don't think anyone was out in my high school. There was one that got like outed. At least I can touch my own penis. That's you shouldn't laugh at that. Oh, see, and there's another queer couple right there. Oh, there are students having sex on the school grounds. What? Oh, there's Maeve. She's pretty awesome. She's labeled as the school slut, which is like one of those things where I doubt that's true. You never know. Are they new to this high school? He just said prepare for the best 2 years of our lives. I mean, like maybe the last 2 years of high school or whatever. I don't know if those were the best years of my life. They weren't the worst, but pretty low. Was high school the best time of your life? Head boy. I don't even really know what that means. If anyone, my only reference to head boy or head girl is like Harry Potter. Felt like president, student body president. That's also an American thing. We didn't have anything like that that I recall of here in Canada. Oh, getting bullied by Adam. Clearly, like a homophobic bullying situation. This was the guy that faked his orgasm in the first scene. He's stealing his lunch. Oh, I can't stand bullies. Mandy, you're missing it. What was that? Ugh, I can't stand bullies. Poor guy. Yay! He was super duper sexual harassing Maeve, and she punched him in the stomach. And then had boys like, kind of deserved that. Yeah, he definitely did. Oh, and his note said, meet me after school. Oh, there's a classroom scene happening. Classroom topics are always important in movies and TV. As You Like It by William Shakespeare. Oh, here she comes. I'm going to pause the show for just a second as she joins.
Trying to. There we go. That should work.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. I'm so sorry I'm
Busy.
late,
Yeah, no, it's
everyone.
okay. It's all good.
Okay, I'm pulling the link up
Yeah. And the
for
link
the
for other
show
folks
now.
is in the comments to join the teleparty situation.
Is it in the comments on?
Yeah, it's in the comments in the chat here on the. I can put it again if you want. Or I texted it to you over Facebook Messenger as well.
Oh, okay. Then I'll grab it there.
Hang on.
Sorry, everybody.
How dare you?
I know.
How dare you?
My daughter's partner was in a play tonight. And we had to go support her. So
of course. That's awesome.
She played, and this is gonna kind of break the mood, right? But she played Shelby in Steel Magnolias. I know, right?
Oh, I love that movie.
So we had to go.
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Party.
Yeah, it's in the chat, and I just texted it to you over Facebook Messenger.
Yes, I'm joining right now. It looks like it's just the two of us right now.
Woo!
Oh, look, sign in. Damn it. All right, hold on. I thought I did this already. I did.
Were you able to listen to my comments as I was going? It's basically just establishing characters right now.
I did, 100%.
Yeah, so you got Otis. He's the sex therapist's adolescent son. And then Maeve has got like kind of punky hair and piercings. and this school slut, and she basically is like,
Mhm.
fuck you everyone. I feel like she's like the modern day Rizzo.
Yes, and Emery and I were actually listening to the show. We were listening to you as we were driving home.
Yeah,
And I had Emery texting to
I
let you know where
saw.
I was.
That's awesome. Thank you, Emery.
um,
Okay, are you on?
I am. You can go ahead and go.
All
I was
right,
just saying
let's.
that I was the school slut when I was in high school.
Oh, I'm so envious.
Yeah, I was
I,
the school
I
slut.
was not at all.
Yeah.
I was not anywhere near cool enough to be a slut. I was a theater
I
geek.
mean, I don't know that it was cool, but it was definitely me.
Right, right, right. All right.
Um, and it was warranted and it wasn't warranted.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it was warranted. I
Oh,
did, yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
it's very, very sexually
So you're
free,
more of
and
an ethical slut now.
I am, yes.
So yeah, they're just in the classroom. It looks like Otis and Maeve are in the same class. They just said they were going to discuss the As You Like It by William Shakespeare. And I was just saying, every time in any movie or show there's a classroom and they're talking about something, it's always really relevant.
Yeah.
And just now the subtitles here is talking about Shakespeare's relationship with love and disguise.
Ah.
Oh, and that's Adam. He was the homophobic bully, bullying Otis's best friend.
Oh. Oh. Who just has a knife in school?
Oh yeah, I guess in the States you wouldn't get away with that.
Yeah. My daughter's telling me a lot of people have knives in school.
I mean, in Canada they're really careful too, but
I'm gonna put my phone somewhere.
they do lockdown drills. So
Yeah, we don't. You're not supposed to have a knife at school.
especially just to have it out in the middle of class.
Freddie's just playing with it.
Yeah.
He might as well be playing with his penis.
Yeah, it's very symbolic, isn't it?
They're fucking.
No, 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 they're not. They're definitely not. He's that's Maeve
You,
in the back.
you don't think those two guys are fucking?
No, no, no.
I think they're
No,
fucking.
he's bullying his best friend. That's his best friend, Eric.
Oh.
Eric is very gay.
Oh. The guy with the cool shoes is gay?
He's got amazing style, yeah.
Tromboner.
Because he plays the trombone.
That's a that's a great nickname.
Oh, I thought he played the trombone.
Oh,
Why is he coming over? I don't think that works that way.
I don't know. Whoa, that's a big penis.
Yeah, he's a bully.
Yeah, but isn't there like a
He
that's
was the bully was having sex with her in the first scene, and he faked his orgasm.
with Maeve or
Her, this girl on screen, I don't remember her name. That's
and
Maeve.
that's the slut.
But yeah,
The
Maeve
school
is the
slut.
slut,
Yeah.
and I think they're friends.
Oh, they're playing cards.
She's really cute.
I love her little bug too.
Yeah. She's the one who was having sex with the bully Adam, and she
She's
was
so
like
cute.
having an orgasm, and then he faked.
Are they in like a
Mobzilla.
run down part of the school?
Yeah, it looks like an abandoned bathroom. A British person's southern accent.
Shit. I don't This is so foreign to me. I've never seen anybody like this. Just doesn't feel like a normal school to me.
No? Is this a normal school in the UK, maybe?
Maybe,
I know things have really changed.
but this is supposed to be like current, right?
I guess, yeah. Is this what current teenagers are like?
2017. M says it's set in 2017. She thinks, or they think.
Yeah, definitely pre-COVID.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's plant-based.
I was
I'd
like, I
argue
think smoking is vegan, isn't
I
it?
think smoking is totally vegan.
What is with these
I don't
bathrooms?
know. This is like a weird abandoned bathroom where I think kids get into trouble. Did you have like a smoke? We called it a smoke pit. It wasn't a bathroom, but we had like in the smoking area. I feel like this is their kind of hiding smoking area. I don't
I
know.
feel like OSHA would have a lot of problems with this. Like, I feel like if schools had this area, they would be shut down here.
Probably. Oh yeah, the bully's coming over. He's trying to get rid of all the sex stuff. This is like when the landlords come visit my house. I'm not even joking. This is accurate
so,
as fuck.
it's his mom that's the sex therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah. My kids have said they kind of identify with this kid because of the shows and the podcasts and stuff that we do.
Yeah. Yep. I've had a lot of people text me when this show came out, being like, "Is this gonna
Yeah.
be your kids?" And I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
"See, he's such a. I have a hard time with bullies.
So why is he there?
I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. Monged.
What does that mean?
Oh, I guess
Mom.
stoned, maybe.
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah, monged. It's got to be a British thing. A minge. I know what that is.
Is that a British vagina?
Yeah. Oh, I think maybe I have a school project together.
Oh, they maybe tutoring. Why did my phone just turn off?
It's an educational sex video.
Porn.
Claiming it's his porn. Oh, okay, so his mom doesn't know what he does.
Oh, he's smoking in the house. You shit.
Yeah, that's rude. Yeah, you can't take everything down. Like, it's not possible.
No.
I've experienced this.
So
Yeah, they're
I've
working
learned
on
something new. A minge is a British
Minge.
vagina.
Yeah. Yeah, he's probably basically picked Otis as a school project partner and then not wanting to do any of the work. And he's pouring himself. Jeez.
This guy's a dick. He's the bully guy.
Yeah.
He's a dick.
So I know I hate bullies.
The way he's just it's a big wooden dick.
What is he doing? It's a sword. Oh, I thought he was going to break it for a second. Why are you snooping? That is what you find when you snoop in my house.
Right?
Uh, cat.
And so is this kid, is he the new kid?
Yeah. A sex engine. Like a pimp.
Yes.
Not very bright, is he?
Oh, he's going to tell everyone.
Oh, mom's home.
Can you put the crop down, please, dude?
And they're smoking weed together. Goals.
Oh, that's X-Files lady.
Is it?
Yes.
I've watched this entire show. I've never even realized that.
Yeah, it's the
Snack time.
X-Files lady.
It's beautiful though.
Oh my God, I want this house.
I know. I want to live with that view. Why didn't you say she was hot?
She's my mom.
Fuck. They like ripped from one joint.
I probably would be. I can't say anything.
Sorry, it's like stoner talking.
That's why he faked it.
He's
Man milk. He's gonna cry.
she's gonna start sex therapizing him now.
Sex shrinking him.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love that fucking house, man.
I know.
You need to stop and appreciate the house. Jesus. Therapizing. Is that a word?
Yeah.
She's therapizing him now.
Yeah. Yeah. Aw.
What's her name? Why can't I think of her fucking name?
Just Google it.
All my browsers are busy right now, Robin.
Yeah, Gillian Anderson.
Gillian Anderson. Yes.
That's right. Such a teenager thing to say. I gotta use that line.
When you're ready.
What did you play? I guarantee you must have had loud music that you'd play in your room as a teenager. What did you
When
play?
I was angry or
Yeah,
when I
like
was
some
masturbating?
angry or either or.
I didn't masturbate as a teenager.
Well, did you ever play loud
I
music when you were angry?
Oh yeah, 9 Inch Nails.
I was a lot of Chili Peppers, Smashing Pumpkins, a lot of Queen, Meatloaf. Oh,
Yeah,
people
mine was
having
Nine
sex in
Inch
a car.
Nails. Oh,
Oh, that looks like Maeve.
she is owning it.
Oh, that was a head boy. Jackson, I think his name was.
Thought you said that guy was gay.
No, that's Eric.
Oh,
Otis's best friend. This is Jackson. He's head boy, which is like you're in Harry
what's head
Potter.
boy mean?
It's a British thing. In schools, they have like prefects and head boys. It's basically like, I don't know, student body president.
Oh,
I think that's the American equivalent.
so like
Uh,
yeah, the class president.
Yeah, something like that. We didn't have anything like that. A class president's common in the States, I assume so, because I see it a lot on TV.
Yeah, just class president. I don't know what head boy means.
Yeah, there's the bully. We all know something's got to create the bullying situation.
Right. Usually the parent. Yeah.
Hurt people hurt people.
Yep.
And they say the way to create someone really dangerous and hateful and violent is through too much criticism and not enough affection.
He takes his phone for the night when he's.
I guess so. That's a bit sudden.
Uh, that's always been so gross to me.
Licking your hand like that?
Yeah, or like
A little.
spitting, like just.
I think spitting's kind of hot, but. See, and she's feeling really insecure about her boyfriend, like thinking it's on her.
Oh shit! Can you
She's
not
about the
leave out the
window.
fucking front door?
Headmaster. Oh, he's like the principal. Oh, he's in trouble.
His dad's the principal,
Yeah. She just said, "Hi, headmaster."
and he's a bully.
Yeah. She used the words man milk. Oh. He used the
Good for
F
that
word.
kid.
But good for that kid, yeah. Because he's still like a popular kid. He's someone with status that was using his privilege to be like, dude,
Yes. Good
homophobia,
on him.
really? Yeah. Is
What a
that
sound.
Viagra? Or like a kind of, I just saw a little blue pill. Yeah, I guarantee you that's what it is. That's not going to go well. Why are you taking that at school?
Why would you do that at school?
What
Did he
person
take
would?
two?
He might have. That's not going to go well.
Why would you want a raging boner at school?
Meet me in
Oh,
15.
oh.
I've got a big
Okay.
surprise for you. This is not going to go over well.
I How long does it take Viagra to work? It's got to be more than 15 minutes.
I would say more than at least 15, 20 minutes, at least. Minimum.
I've got an assignment.
Also piss off. So yeah, maybe don't take the pills before you make plans, and especially while you're at school. I
Right?
guess. Bad idea on top of bad idea. Again, I don't think he's very bright. Oh, Maeve is really pretty.
She is super hot.
Right?
I just like her badass attitude too.
Exactly. It's the energy.
Uh-huh.
Piercings and the like fuck you, I never smile. Oh, pubic lace.
Pubic lice. Crabs. Whoa. See, and they would never
This would never
talk
happen
like
in an
this.
American school,
This would
right?
never happen in an American school.
I can see this happening in like the UK. I feel like they're like you see a lot
They
more
put those jokers on bananas.
on
Not
bananas. Yeah. Oh, he's
not
struggling and she's
dildos.
dying. That would be you, Mandy.
Just put the goddamn rubber on it.
Yeah.
Oh, see, and that's
Oh, he's correcting her on it.
quite wrong.
Quite wrong. Teacher just got snapped in the face with a condom. Oh, I love it. So worth it. I feel like it was worth it.
Oh, this isn't
Oh
going to be
no.
good. Oh,
Otis Milburn's mom is a vegetable fucker, is what it says. Oh no. See, this is like my worst fear that's gonna happen to my kids. Oh no. Oh
oh
no.
my
Oh,
God. Oh, that poor kid.
I know. Aw.
Oh, I just want to hug him.
Right, because that kid smokes.
Yeah. Could it?
Oh, I think I know what's gonna happen. I think someone's struggling. Because you said he took 2, right?
Yes.
Don't do that.
Well, I'm not going to fucking help you. And it might.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can be in a lot of trouble if you take too much of something like that or if you take it when you don't need it. Yeah.
Oh my God. First of all, his cock is huge.
It would be also, I can only imagine, like, oh, 3!
3! Okay. It's Scampy.
It's like a third leg.
No,
might
you
have to
don't
go to
live
the
with him.
you might have to go to the hospital.
Right. If it's more than 4 hours,
That
right?
is
Isn't that the
giant.
rule?
It's literally like
Oh, wait.
this is what it's like, Mandy. This is what it looks like, Mandy.
It's like, I'm sorry. I can't.
He's thinking too much. It's a snowball effect. The more you worry, the worse the situation is. The worse the situation
Shouldn't
is, the
call
more
it the
you worry.
snowball effect when we're talking about ejaculating, though.
Balls. Yeah. Look at this giant erection.
It is so.
He's totally therapizing him.
I have feelings. I have feelings as big as my cock.
I have feelings. We're making fun of him, but clearly he has feelings, and he's hiding that by acting like a dick.
He's hiding it in his pants.
Yeah,
It's
he's not
huge.
hiding it very well.
No.
See? Own your narrative. A large appendage.
Aww. Yeah. I
Spam.
do that nickname, tromboner.
It's good. I want to be a sexy witch.
Yes.
Some kind of sexy witch.
Old mum. Yeah, that's a strange afternoon.
Right?
There's no way it's gone completely down, though.
I was wondering that after 3 Vigras for like a teenage yogurt is not vegan, sweetheart.
Aw, man. So,
Oh no.
oh God.
I feel like in the States that put you on like a sex registered
It would
list.
absolutely put you on a sex registry. Oh, we just saw it. Okay.
I can't believe how close that one student is. That's my
That's
dick.
me and that's my dick.
That would make, I think, a kid like a legend in high school for doing something like that. That's just how I see
What?
that going.
Why does she have to break up with him?
I don't know. Eric's face.
Yeah,
I'm owning my narrative.
she's scared.
She just looks like she's trying to be a good. Oh no. Oh, come on.
For like memories. Have you ever done that, Robin? Like, let's fuck one more time before we break up.
Probably. But not in the way that she did it, where it's like she used
Like she
him
waited to tell.
and
Yeah.
waited to tell him until afterwards.
Yeah.
I've definitely been like, yeah, like let's. Oh, he's gonna be in trouble now. Yes.
Yeah. He's never getting his phone back. Oh, look at his cute little butt.
Aw,
Oh,
little
these are
butt.
supposed to be high school kids. We should probably not say that.
Right.
Yep, on my narrative.
So owning his narrative. Why is he shocked? He's getting
Right.
detention. Aw.
Goodbye, sex.
It's not goodbye sex. Only one person knows it's goodbye sex. Oh, adolescence.
Why would you turn it sideways?
Got to see from all the angles.
I'd be like, flip it over.
You need to do it with people. Hang on.
It's like, wait a minute. Can you flip over?
Oh, you flipped over. You
My
you flipped
phone keeps.
yourself over.
I just flipped over. No, my phone keeps
Oh,
like.
he's touching himself. Good job. He was like scared to before. This is
He's
uncomfortable.
masturbating to. I like the tongue and the lip thing.
Nope, couldn't do it.
He's
Oh, thinking,
masturbating to the diagram.
yeah, probably thinking about Maeve or
That's
just
why
the
you can't
diagram.
masturbate. If you can hear your parents fucking.
Well, yeah, they showed earlier like his mom had some like 30-year-old guy in a motorcycle leave, and he was like, "Yeah, my
Oh.
mom doesn't have boyfriends." Like, yeah, she's very slutty. She doesn't.
Oh.
She doesn't have boyfriends. But
Good on
yeah,
her.
hearing one of your parents having lab sex would
Yeah.
probably stifle the mood just a little bit. He keeps trying to, but doesn't.
Oh, he's given up.
There's a new guy.
Nobody cares. Get out of my bedroom.
Get out of my bedroom.
God, Gillian Anderson is gorgeous now.
Yeah, she is. I love that hair. Aw,
Aww.
it's a start. Aw.
Yep.
There's no way in a million years I could have had that conversation. Was it bad for you to say like goals?
Oh, it's amazing.
Mm-mm. What?
Bullshit. With a purpose.
I need to do that to someone. They're coming. Shh, they're right here.
He's here.
Right there. I do love him. I love it. They're making out. He's like scratching. Scratch.
He would be irresponsible.
Yeah. Sort of. Your words made him come. In or out.
Do it.
It's such a good character dynamic.
Yes.
Education. Right
Ah.
away.
All right. That was good. That was good.
All right. So that was episode 1, season 1 of Sex Education. And hopefully this catches on because I don't think anyone really watched tonight, but that's okay. And Mandy still hasn't seen it, so I need to ask you, Andy, what did you think of the first episode?
I'm gonna turn. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it off. This is
Okay. It's
loud.
really just a lot of like introduction to the story's premise and to the characters and setting the stage, as it were.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a really good episode. Um, like I said, my kids have been telling me to watch this for since it came on. Emery looks forward to every season. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's a cute. It's I don't want to say cute because there's a lot of naked bodies in it, and I don't know that you can say that something's cute when there's so much fucking in it.
I think you could say that, and I see what you mean by cute because I mean, I know that I like through my lens as I view this, we think of ourselves in high school, right? So
mhm,
like I can't help but associate like okay, I know what that awkwardness was like, but
right.
also certain things have changed quite dramatically since I was in high school. Like Well, before you got here, I mentioned that, like, at least in my high school, like, no one was out.
Right. I heard you say that.
One person was, like, outed, and that was a really shitty situation. Um, but
Emery
yeah.
said when we were in the car, that there's a lot of people that are out at school now.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
I was the same as you. Like when I was in high school, um, we had a couple upperclassmen that were out,
Okay.
but you weren't out as like a freshman.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like once you had some footing, I
Okay.
guess, you felt a little. It was a little easier to come out.
Mhm.
Um, there were some people that I knew were queer as a lower classman, but they weren't out. They were just out to a couple people. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, once I like once you were a junior or a senior, it was a little easier to be out because
Mhm.
you had a little more clout. Does that make
Right.
sense? Like
Yeah, it
you
does. It
were
does make sense. Trying to think.
um
I could think of, like, maybe 2 people that, yeah, later in high school, after being harassed a ton, admitted that they were bisexual. But it was like as
mhm,
soon as they left high school and left the city we grew up in, it was like they came out. Just because,
yeah.
I joke that I grew up in an area where Footloose took base, but Kevin Bacon never showed up.
And it was of course always much easier for female presenting people to come out
Mm,
as queer
mhm.
than it was for male presenting people to come out as
Yeah.
queer. Um, but we had a male cheerleader, and that was gay, that was out.
Yeah.
Um, and he, yeah. So and he was his name was Jason, and he was so out, like he almost I'm sure he paved the way for other people in our school to come
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
because he was so out and he owned it and he gave zero shits. And then there were popular people that accepted him because he was a
Right.
cheerleader and he was one of our best cheerleaders. And like, so I think that there weren't near as many people out when I was in high school as there are now. In fact, when I was just at the play with my daughter, um, there was a queer couple in front of us that were high school age. Like
Nice.
she had her
That's
arm
so
around
cool.
the other girl, and
Aw.
yeah, and
Yeah,
that
I
would
didn't see
not
any
have
of that in high
happened.
school. Yeah.
You definitely wouldn't have shown
Mhm.
public displays of affection,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Um, and there was a lot of people. Um, a good friend of mine was gay in high school, and I mean, she's still gay, of course, but
She was gay in high
she
school.
she was just gay in high school. It's just a phase.
Yeah. Phase, obviously.
But it was a lot of
Yeah, yeah.
closeted girlfriends and
Mhm.
closeted experiences with people,
Yeah.
um, but not open.
Right.
Like, and I don't. My only criticism of this show is this, like, and I wish we had listeners in the UK that could tell us if this is
Right?
actually what high school is like, because this is nothing like. I'm telling you, the county would shut that shit down if there was a building. If there was a building that looked like that on school grounds,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
we didn't smoke in the bathrooms, and
Right, right.
yeah, it was just it was that's much less I mean, of course there's a couple people that fucked on campus, but they always got busted, and you didn't do it because
Right.
Jesus, you were going to get busted. There's cameras everywhere.
You had
So,
cameras?
oh yeah.
Oh. I don't think
So
we ever had cameras.
yeah.
Maybe we did. I don't know.
So it just
But
wasn't like the
yeah.
school itself wasn't. It was more college like than anything
Right.
than a high school. And so, but that may be just cultural. That may be something
Yeah.
that, the UK high schools are
Perhaps.
like that.
Yeah. I do love, and I think part of setting the stage is not just, like, okay, this is the plot going forward, or these are the characters. I just love that it's pointed out as they're doing the diagrams and school assignments, and Maeve points out all of the issues happening around. Whereas for Otis, he's already super knowledgeable. He's like, oh yeah, this diagram's no big deal. And like, oh, obviously
Yeah.
here's your issue, Adam. And so he's kind of like, all you needed was like some education and like
Right.
having a parent that does talk to you about sex.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, it's kind of interesting to see that he also has his struggles. And it
Yeah.
makes it really, I swear to you, I always wonder, I'm like, what are my kids going to tell their therapist about me like later in life? Because we do hear a lot of folks that were very oppressed uh sexually and as growing up, but maybe they just didn't talk about it, or maybe it was a shameful thing. And there was one time I did hear a client talk about like his basically like nudist kind of commune upbringing, and
Hmm.
he hated it. He was like, oh, I just, everyone was naked all the time, and it was just so much. And so it was like, it just made me wonder, it makes me wonder about someone like Otis, who has been raised in a sex positive environment and is also kind of like, ugh, mom,
Yeah.
you're gonna always have something to complain about. And you obviously have more experience parenting, but because
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what my
Well,
kids are gonna say as I get older. Be like, oh, mom, we don't need to talk about masturbation or something like that. I don't know. We'll see.
I know that, like, my kids always tell their friends, like, if you ever need any condoms, just let me know, because my
Aw,
mom's
Jesus, I have
like,
so many.
yeah,
I can have other
it's
parents
so
calling
funny
me.
because Kelly, my best friend, she said she actually told one of her partners, that, or not, he's not her partner yet, that they're talking, and she said, don't worry about the condoms. I got a condoms cover. My best friend keeps me stocked.
Aw, I love that.
Like, that's a little weird, but I guess, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, my kids have come and asked me questions about stuff. Um, Whether it's true or not, a lot of times I pose it as a friend is asking,
Right.
but I don't know, my kids are pretty okay with asking, they're pretty open as far as talking about stuff with me. Issues, or you know, sex stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, um, I bet my kids probably do get picked at, but like not meanly.
Yeah. Or just not picked at, but might get like really annoyed.
Right.
If you'll be like I don't know how many times I've said the phrase, it's okay to touch your penis, but you need to go in your room, do that privately, and then wash your hands. That
Yeah.
phrase right there. I don't know how many fucking times in my life I've said that phrase. And so it's getting to the point now, you'd think they'd do something, but it's like, I'll start with like, hey, it's okay to touch your penis. And they're like, I know, I'll go wash my hands.
See, we have a if you can do that. I mean, it's encouraged to do it. Just do it in the bedroom or the bathroom. That's the only
Yeah.
two rooms you can do that in. The
Yeah.
bedroom or the bathroom. Um, I can definitely remember, like, one of my boys being younger and like watching TV and just having his hand down his pants.
Oh yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
toy, right? It's
Yeah.
like
It's just something to fiddle
it's an
with.
ex
Yeah.
right. It's like fiddling your fingers. You're just playing with it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, are you in your bedroom or the bathroom? Then get your hand out of your pants. Like, it's not. Don't
I
do it
should
in the
probably
living
rephrase it like that
room.
then, but because I'm always afraid by being like, hey, go to your room. So I always start with, it's okay to touch your penis. And then, but now they already know what I'm going to say. It's okay to touch your
Yeah.
penis, but go do that in privacy and then wash your hands.
Right.
That's what
Right.
she's gonna say.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey, do bedroom in the bathroom, man. Get your hand out of your pants. Like,
I love that you specify where to go because I did have at one point, and this was like toddler age. One of my
mhm.
kids, I was like, "Hey, it's okay to touch your penis. Make sure you do that in privacy." And then he went into like the fort that was in the living room, like it was like a cardboard box, like right in front of me, and I was like, "I'm just gonna get up and leave." He just stayed in the
I'm
box,
gonna
just
excuse
playing,
myself.
like just fiddling, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, I
Yeah.
think I need to start specifying, but
Yeah.
anyways, because we are at just about an hour and a half here.
So did we have any who all was here for drinks? I missed the drinks.
You missed the drink. It was pretty good. I have some leftover shaved chocolate if you want.
Oh, yum.
It's like
Did
dark chocolate too.
did anybody make drinks with you?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Aw,
It's like, come on, people. But hey, this is just our first week. And I did
right.
kind of throw it out there. I want to ask people, like, do we want to do this one episode a week? Because it will take a really long time to go through it.
Right.
I'm like ready to watch the second episode with you, honestly, but I don't know if we want to do everything live because then if people just watch the videos, they're going to see this.
Right. I mean, once we
Oh,
like once
oh,
I got on and we started talking,
right. That
like we were
helped.
talking about that, yeah. And that's I was so I'm telling Emery in the car, text Robin and let her know I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, oh wait, Emery or did you just put that up?
Yeah,
That
I
was what
did. I
Emery said
did. And
earlier.
then there's a sun.
Yeah, we were trying so hard to get home. So
There's a lot of them. It's great.
oh. But yeah, this is one of Emery's favorite shows. So
Yeah.
they're very excited that we're watching it. And
Yay.
then you mentioned Big Mouth, and Emery went, it's awesome, because they like Big Mouth too. So everybody in my house has seen Big Mouth except me. I started to watch the first episode, and it's so crude.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And you know
It's
what?
so crude.
This is why I tell people, because I've had people like, is it going to be like a bit much? And I'm like, okay, this is me, former stripper, former pro dom, former nurse, worked in psych, worked in cardio. Okay. It made me cringe a lot
Yeah,
inside. It takes
it's
a lot to get me to be like, ooh.
it's crude. It's
It's
just
quite crude.
yeah, and
Quite. It makes me uncomfortable, and it takes. I didn't even think it was possible to make me fucking uncomfortable, and it does. I enjoy watching it, but like, be prepared. It's not for the faint of heart. It
right,
makes
and
me
that's what
cringe. It
like
has made me uncomfortable.
my kids wanted me to watch it with them, and
Oh,
I said, kids, I have teenagers,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm like, okay, let's watch it, and they turn. I'm like, I'm so super. I'm super uncomfortable with this. Like, I don't want to watch this with you all.
Uh-uh.
This is no, it's crude. It's gross. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
So I don't want to know what goes on in boy minds.
Well,
I
especially if
don't
we're watching
want to
that.
know. I don't want to know what my son is. I don't want to know about his sex monster. You know what I mean? Like,
And
I
he
don't
doesn't want to
want
know
to
about
know.
yours either.
Right. I
So
was like, so it's
make
just
sure
not
you're not
something that
watching
we
it
should
with your
watch
kids
with.
or your
Right.
parents. Even I'm pretty sure I watched it on a date and I was like,
Oh, see, even then, that's like, yeah. Yikes.
yeah. Okay. Um, can you hear the kids?
I can.
They're getting loud now. It is actually, it's that time. It's time to start
All
putting them
right.
to bed. I am going to go. So next up, Monday. Do you know what
Monday.
you're discussing on Monday on your show on the Many Loves Lunch Hour?
I do not. So I'm always open for suggestions.
Yes.
I'll figure out probably by tomorrow. I'll post something and let everyone know what we're
Yeah.
talking about on Monday.
Yeah, you can join the Facebook group Split Radio. There's also a Facebook group, The Many Loves Lunch Hour with Mandee. And all of that will keep you posted. There on Instagram, you've got it's literally like at The Many Loves Lunch Hour, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I'm
Yep.
at Sex with Robin. You can catch our shows on Monday. Yours is
At
9,
noon.
yes, 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon Eastern time.
Yes.
And if you're joining a group, you'll be able to see what topic Mandy's got, or you could at least let her know if there's anything you want to talk about. And then right after that show, just following that show, is my show Sex with Robin on Split Radio. That will be
What's
at
your
10
topic
a.m.
this Monday? Oh, it's the D.
It's the D.
It's
Yeah,
the D.
of the acronym BDSM, which is bondage and discipline, dominance and submission, and sadomasochism. And so,
Are you going to do dominance
no, I'm going to do
or
discipline. So
discipline?
we're going to
Okay.
talk like discipline, like punishment versus punishment, that kind of
Ah,
thing. Yeah. So
dig it. I dig it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I like to fly by the seat of my pants, which is quite large.
that's all I can see.
Look, I have a scarf on. I can do it too.
This is so big.
I can't see because my cock is huge and covering my face. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, Jenny gave me a whole list of amazing topics, so I may grab something from
Yay,
that
Jenny.
list.
Thank you.
Yes, Jenny is always clutch, man. But yeah, so we'll be doing that. And if anyone wants to see any other types of shows, please message us on one of our platforms and we'll get back with you and let you know.
Yes.
Or if you know somebody who has content that they want to share on Split Radio. We would
Totally.
love to meet with you and see what we can do. So I want to thank everyone for joining. If you joined, is this going to be recorded and put on? No, probably not. You're probably not going to leave this up, huh?
It'll
It would
stay
be-
on YouTube. Like once it streams, it stays on YouTube. I noticed that.
Oh, okay. This would be weird for people to watch afterward.
Yes, it would.
Unless they hit the play.
You can always like delete it or whatever. But
Yeah, it's weird.
yeah.
So
I was thinking actually I might chop it up to just maybe get a before and after, like at least in the future to have like maybe a recap and then our final thoughts or something.
that's smart. Yes. So like
next
when
week we'll
we
have to
watch,
make it a little bit more like organized in terms of like, okay, so now let's do a recap.
right.
Okay,
We'll talk about what we saw
Yeah.
last week and then we'll watch the show and then recap that. And yes, I like it. I like it.
So
I like
next
it.
week, next Thursday, we will watch, I guess, episode 2
All right.
of Sex Education in season 1. And what drink should I do? I actually really wanted Brandon to show his drink. It was a whiskey sour, because I really like it and I want to learn how to make one. So
I do like a whiskey sour.
We're gonna do whiskey sours next week
All
on
right.
Thursday and Rage Against the Screen on Split Radio. But you can see us before then. Monday, don't forget.
Monday,
9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern for Mandy's show, The Many Loves Lunch Hour. And then right after that will be Sex with Robin on Split Radio. And that is at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time on Monday. So have a good weekend, everyone.
Yes. Enjoy your weekends and we'll see you on Monday. Thanks for hanging out.
Okay. Bye, Mandy. I hope you liked it.
Love you.
Love you. Mwah. Bye, everyone.
Bye.